Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, we're going to meet one of the top eye doctors in North Texas. His name is Dr. Albert Peng, and he was my personal eye doctor for many, many years. You're going to hear his journey just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, there's an old saying that the eyes are the window to the soul, but I would amend that and say the eyes are the window to your health. Often eye doctors will pick up on different things that even your family doctor might not pick up on. To talk about that today, Dr. Albert Peng, one of my favorite people. He's the founder of Trinity Eye Care. Thanks for coming on my show.
Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about your journey. You've been doing this now for close to 4 decades.
Yes, 39 years to be exact.
Incredible. And what was it that first attracted you to eye care?
I think I grew up with poor eyesight, and can you imagine, like 3rd grade, 4th grade, you get your first pair of glasses and then you never know you're missing so much.
Yes.
And that's the gift I would like to pass down to my patients as well.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about what I said off the top, is that you can pick up on things like even diabetes. You can see through the eye, can't you?
Yes, exactly. Certain systemic conditions like blood pressure, like diabetes, certain kind of inflammatory conditions, we're able to pick up from the eye. Of course, a lot of time we are using the eye as a way to monitor the condition of your diabetes, not as a first way to diagnose diabetes, because there's much better and more accurate way to diagnose diabetes. But just in case someone come in, the inside of the eye is already bleeding, we know that the patient have diabetes and they are actually at the advanced stage.
Yes. And when their eye changes colors, if it gets yellowish, is that a warning sign of something?
Yes, you're exactly right. I think you do your study too. You can be a doctor. So when you have like certain liver conditions, causing jaundice, and you're able to also observe by looking at the white portion of the eye. And also, say for example, I think one of the experience that I come across is that patients come into your office and suddenly noticing that the eye is kind of protruding, like the eye is popping. It's kind of like protruding out.
Yes.
And then you have to suspect that is it because of some kind of space-occupying mass behind the eyeball, or is it because of thyroid problem?
Yes.
And there's systemic condition that also able to affect, say, for example, you got a aneurysm to your brain,
yes,
and the patient will see double. And so those are all common things that related to the visual system that give you a warning sign that you have some other problem.
Yes. I'm going to pull up your website because, I said off the top of the newscast that I was a patient of yours for many, many years until I actually got to the point where my vision could not be corrected by contact lenses or glasses, and I had, you suggested I had cataract surgery. But you've had patients for decades, haven't you?
Yeah, I am seeing children of my patients.
Wow.
Yeah. So
what does that feel like?
It's a great feeling, because of the fact that, the reason that my patient that was supposed to be a pediatric patient, and now they marry and have children and they bring their children to me.
Wow.
It's a great honor to show that they really trust you.
Yes.
So that's why I just, feel like, hey, this is a great profession, and then I really want to stay on as long as I can.
Well, and you look eternally young, because we did a video, my company did a video on you some 7 years ago. I watched it this morning, and it holds up. So let's go ahead and roll this video.
Good.
Living your life blurry.
I take off my glasses. I will not able to see you that is only 2 feet away from me.
or in complete darkness.
I can always imagine what happened to people who lose their eyesight. They have no memory.
Plano optometrist Dr. Albert Peng says he's worn glasses since 4th grade.
All my good memory is in picture.
Wanting to give others the chance to make their own memories, he decided to look at life through a different lens.
I'm from a small city by the coast of China called Hong Kong. It's a small city of 8 million people.
So almost 40 years ago, he came to America for school with plans to join the medical field.
I always want to be a healthcare provider, and then I do not like to deal with people that is sick and unhappy. I always want to deal with people that is healthy, but I would like to help them to be even healthier and happier. It's all fun. I like it. I really love it.
So whether it's a fitting or a cleaning, Dr. Peng's got his eye on the real prize.
Help them so they're able to, again, always remember the good moment, the bad moment, that's able to see their loved one.
Dr. Peng has owned Trinity Eye Care for about 25 years, and he says there's no end in sight. In Plano, I'm Sarah Strackhouse for Real News.
And Dr. Peng, we shot that 7 years ago. You have not aged. You've held up very. Let's talk about like some of the most rewarding things about your practice.
I think just like we shared just now, patients that bring their children, express their trust to you, appreciate what you do. We can spend a couple hours on a patient that have double vision.
Yes.
Eventually, we were able to help them that were able to see clear with no double vision. That's a rewarding feeling. There's also, we have patients that have, bring their children in because their vision just get worse and worse. We are able to use some way to slow down or stop the progressions of their vision. And of course, we have cases that, really patient appreciate is you're able to pick up tumor in the brain, able to save their life because of that. And that is rewarding. So
have you had that experience?
Yes, we do have a couple patients that have tumor in the brain. And I'm glad that it's only a couple patients that have, a couple patients that have tumor in the brain, and then we were able to discover through the eye examination.
Wow.
And able to send them out for surgery, and they are recovering. And as a matter of fact, one of them just have a baby.
No kidding. Yeah. I can't imagine a more rewarding feeling.
Yeah.
Let's talk about nearsightedness because, these days a baby's born and we put a screen in front of the baby.
Right.
And, is nearsightedness a problem?
Well, I'm glad that you bring this up. The projection is that by 2050, half of the population in the world will be nearsighted. Guess what? It's all because of all the digital devices.
Yes.
And you're seeing patients younger and younger to have nearsightedness. You're seeing people have progressive, myopia more and more. So I would say, it is an epidemic that we need to address. And luckily, we do have new approach to take care of nearsightedness.
And how do you take care of it?
So in the past, we have contact lenses. They were able to slow down. So we are tackling about progression, right? But now, just about 2 weeks ago, we have new technology that you're able to use glasses to slow down the progression. Look at it this way. Yeah. I'm excited about this. I'm able to predict whether this kid is going to have nearsightedness in next year or two.
Wow.
Before that happened, I'm able to let them use those glasses and able to, again, prevent them from falling into the cliff.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And you've been in the business now for 4 decades. Have we come a long way in terms of like what we understand about the eye?
Long way. I will say, what I'm practicing now compared with what I graduated from school, how many years ago, I won't tell you. But so, again, I don't even practice the same way as what I graduated many years ago, many months ago. But I think the reason is because technology keeps changing.
Yes.
And we are now more focusing on preventing problem from coming across instead of patching it. And I will use a real easy analogy. In 1960, the childhood leukemia, 5 years survival rate is about 10%.
Really?
2024, childhood leukemia is 80% survival for 5 years.
Wow, incredible.
And again, when I graduated many years ago, there's nothing talk about myopia progression or prevention, and now we are possible.
Well, and I want to brag about Dr. Peng because he invests in the latest and greatest technology. It's not something you can see at like a big box eye doctor store. You really have all the technology, don't you?
Yes. And well, I think you and I, we are in a small business.
Sure.
Well, of course, yours is no longer classified small business, but again,
Thank you.
I look at myself as someone that are able to again compete with the rest of us.
Yes.
I want to make sure that I'm staying ahead. I want to be at the upstream instead of downstream, up at the waterfall instead of down there.
Yes.
So that's why I always want to know what is the latest technology and what is the latest technology that will able to benefit my patients. Yes.
Dr. Peng, we have about a minute left, so why don't you look into the camera on the left and talk to the person who may need to bring you on.
Okay. All right. Again, I just want to just to let everyone know that hey, in today's technology, especially now, as I mentioned to Jeff just now, there's way to prevent problem from coming up. Yes. So if you have young child, 2-3 years old, and they are on the digital devices all the time, bring them in. If we were able to discover the problem early, we were able to again have approach that we were able to help them, stop them from getting nearsightedness. It's possible now.
Love it. Thank you so much for sharing your heart and your wisdom with us. We're going to end with his website, which is trinityeyecare.com. The great Dr. Albert Peng. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
That's it for now. We'll see you next time.